Hello, my name is Jamin Horton and I'm with the Voice Engineering Group here at Intuit. I want to take a minute to walk you through the setup and installation process for your new VPN phone. Now you should have received your VPN phone and you will notice that all the cables are currently attached. This was done to help ease in the installation process. Let's get familiar with the content, shall we? First and foremost, we have the phone. I have attached the stand to the back of the phone. Attached to the phone we have the headset. In addition, we have the power supply with two cables connected to it. One labeled data in, one labeled data power out. The one labeled data power out should have a cable firmly connected that in turn attaches to the back of the phone on the uppermost top port. Okay. The cable connected to data in should not currently be connected to anything. Now, in order for the VPN phone to work, we're going to need internet connectivity. Let's turn our attention to your Intuit desktop PC. It should currently have a hardwired connection to your home router. And let me repeat that, a hardwired connection to your home internet router. What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to trace that cable. Now these cables are called different things. People call them network cables. They're called patch cables, Ethernet cables. You name it, there's a name for it. But it's going to look something currently like this. It's probably not going to be the same color, but the shape and design should be very similar. One end will be plugged in to your PC. The other end should be plugged in to your router. We're going to want to trace that cable back to your home internet router, find out what port it's plugged in, and disconnect it from the port. We want to move this cable off to the side, taking care not to lose track of it because we will need it at the end of the installation process. Now we want to turn our attention back to the black Avaya power supply and to the cable that is connected to the data in port. We want to make sure it's firmly connected. And the other end of that cable, we now want to connect to the spare port on the back of your home internet router that we just disconnected. Once you've plugged that in, you can take the power cable and connect it up. Once you do that, you should see a red light come on the phone. A few seconds will pass and the screen should flash. You will see Avaya 1X and a status bar that moves slowly across the bottom. It does take some time for the phone to boot up, and it's important not to touch the phone or interrupt the boot process during this time. Okay, one of the first things the phone is going to do, it's going to request an IP address from your home internet router. Once it has received this address and all the necessary information to get out to the internet, the phone will prompt you with a VPN username, which is what you can see here. It may be kind of hard to see, but you're basically looking for VPN username equals blank. It will be blank because your VPN username has not been pre-populated. You will in turn enter your corporate credentials using the keypads below. Once you've entered that in, you have 3 tabs: backspace, clear, and enter. It's kind of confusing because enter is right above 3, the third button, but it's actually number 4. So once you're there, you hit enter. It's now going to ask you for your VPN password. So now you will use your secure RSA token along with the PIN you set up. So I'm going to go ahead and enter mine now. You'll now hit enter again. You should see VPN tunnel set up with a counter that continues to count and building VPN tunnel directly underneath. Now this process can take anywhere from 20 seconds to 60 seconds. But once the tunnel is established, it will say contacting call server, and it now logs you into your phone. You should now notate your extension here. And one of the first things we want to do is just test basic call connectivity. The phones are programmed with limited capability, but one of the tests that we want you to run is to simply hit the speaker button, see if you get dial tone. If you get dial tone, press 4 5 times. We should hit an intercept message.
Welcome to Reservationless Plus conferencing. Enter your conference code, followed by the pound or hash sign.
It was now successful, and we can drop from the call. So now we've established basic call connectivity. Further permissions will be given once you've learned how to log in as an agent, and your supervisor will instruct you on how to proceed to that next step. What we want to do now, though, is we want to get your Intuit desktop PC back on the network. And how we do that is the cable that I told you to put off to the side, the one that is still currently connected to your Intuit desktop PC. And I'm going to use this cable as an example. We now want to connect it to the back of the VPN phone. And we will do that on the port directly below the gray cable. You should hear it firmly attached to the phone. You should now be able to test internet connectivity on your Intuit desktop PC. Once you've established basic internet connectivity, please try reconnecting to the corporate VPN. If you have successfully completed both of those, you are now good to proceed, and you need to contact your supervisor. During this installation process, if you encountered any error messages or anything that was not directly related to the video that you saw today, please reach out to your supervisor, and they will engage the appropriate resources to get you resolved. Thank you for your time today, and good luck.